When it comes to leadership and getting your team to perform at the times of uncertainty, there's a model that we've created that really helps you take some actionable step towards leading in the right way at these times and beyond. It is called the TEDA model, and it's something we started covering a couple of episodes back. We discussed already transparency, we discussed empathy, and today we're going to look at diversity, and the next time we're going to look at amplifying. So when it comes to diversity, diversity is the mother of creativity. Actually, the Boston Consulting Group study found that companies with more diverse management teams have 19% higher revenues due to innovation. To cultivate creativity, you truly hire diversity across not only gender, ethnicity, religion, and age, but also education, or perhaps lack thereof. So professional backgrounds, working styles, hobbies, and personal interests. Together, these different aspects create a harmony in producing better outcomes. So it's not about being nice or looking good or advancing agendas. It's really just good for business.
Elena, when we look from the perspective of the brain, neuroscience researchers at Harvard, Purdue, Duke, and UCLA, just to name a couple of them, have found that exclusion, in fact, lights up the same regions of the brain as physical pain. So being excluded is as painful because it threatens the fundamental human needs, such as the fact of belonging or self-esteem. There is another research, in fact, that shows that there is 6 areas that are enhanced by inclusion and worsened by exclusion, basically. There is the intelligent thought and reasoning. There is the self-care and self-improvement. There is this interaction, social behavior, the self-regulation, and the sense of purpose and well-being. What we are saying is that if you act in terms of your, the diversity that you want to expand with your teams, with the small little actions, you are creating new areas of your brain that are going to be practicing in a recurrent basis and can unleash the potential of your team.
Yes, and so a couple of action points from what you just mentioned is there's a couple of things we can do to really make these things a reality. So number one, biased self-awareness. So this is where we're able to separate the cultural group judgment from the individual. So thinking about it, are we able to do so? Then looking at positive reframing, how do we identify how strength of a cultural group can benefit the whole team? And finally, team balance. Are we hiring the onboarding new members beyond experience? So asking yourself these questions will lead to really identify, are you truly being diverse in bringing on team members?
This is great, Elena. So next week, we have the part on the TEDA model on amplifying. See you next week.